don't let good get in the way of what's best for you, not nobody else. You. You know, and you gotta know yourself. You gotta know who you are, what you about, what you stand for. That's how you form connection. You know, like, I remember, just to give an example, I remember when the light bulb kind of went off in my head, like, oh, I get it. I get it. I get what my role is in life. Like, I'm kind of a jokester, but also like I sprinkle some truth in there. That's like, I'm kind of a comedian. Let me just say it that way. I'm kind of a comedian. Like, that's my personality. So that's how I like look at everything. I mean, politics, religion, money, like relationships. Like, I find the humor in things because it to me it just keeps things light. Sometimes we take things too seriously, but what I'm trying to say is, make a long story short, is that I understand who I am. And once you understand who you are, then everything else gets easier. And it takes time to understand who you are. And you gotta put in work. And sometimes you gotta be a little isolated, or, you know, you gotta lean on the things that are important to you. But if you don't take the time to do that, you're gonna take shortcuts, you're gonna compromise, you're gonna follow other people, you know, you're just gonna do what everybody else is doing because you hadn't took the time to go for what's best for you instead of just what's good enough. Oh, come on now.
Mike,
yeah.
I did not hit record.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna post that. Cause that was I get record, okay?
Hey, look.
Are you recording now?
Let me record for about a minute, just sitting here, okay?
Did you hit record? Hit record.
No, I hit record, but let me get a minute. Just loop me if you can. Just loop me. I'm just gonna sit here and like I'm listening to you.
Okay. Or just like, let's pick up the conversation. It's all good.
Come on, let's do it then.
yeah, it's all good. We talking.
Yeah,
we talking. We talking shit, man. You know what I mean? But
I'm glad you improvising.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Listen, there's no wrong answer, and I think that's another thing. Just to like piggyback on what I was saying earlier is, like, if you don't take time to get to know yourself, then you end up following and doing what other people do. You know?
Yeah.
But it really takes time to get to know yourself. And the beauty about it is, who you are is unique. What you are, what you think, how you think, that's cool. Like, lean on that. Don't feel like you gotta do what other people are doing.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like what you said earlier. When you said you gotta be careful with, you gotta be careful, and you have to learn, and you have to learn not to basically how to, not to follow other people, because it's easy, and like you said, we said earlier, it's easy to follow somebody because you think you're getting a shortcut, because you're following somebody. You feel like somebody giving you the answers, and a lot of people out here ain't really trying to help you like that, man. They really not. They're using you. So you have to be careful. And like me, I've made mistakes in the past by following people. I feel like I could be extremely financially stable right now if I didn't follow, something that somebody gave me when I was like 25, 26, 27 years old. I could be loaded right now with investment.
And you will be loaded.
Oh, it'll come back. Yeah. But I'm just saying, you have to make those mistakes,
Yeah.
And things like that happen, but you have to see it and you have to change it. You have to know that, okay, I won't allow this to happen again. You have to take, responsibility for what happened and have self-control. And a lot of people can't do that. And then you have to let that pride go. You were duped. Somebody duped you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made you a stupor.
They played you. They played you.
Yes.
They played you. We all been played. I've been played many times. Many times I've been played. And I look back and like, never again. I can say that.
Yeah.
Hey, you got me once. Shame on you. Fool, we can't get fooled again. Okay? We ain't gonna play this over. That's the last episode. That was the last episode. You know, I want y'all to cancel your subscription. If it's an episode going on that you don't like, cancel that subscription. You don't gotta keep watching. You don't gotta keep enduring this shit. Like, come on, man. It's life out here. It's mad variety. It's mad different people. So, you know, if this person ain't cutting it, you know, then cut them. You know.
Yeah.
And live your best life, because you don't have time. Like, I watch people just decay in a relationship because they doing it for the kids, or they doing it for the public image. You know, like, I want to look like I'm, you know, America, whatever. You know, a happy family, the white picket fence, and the dog. You know, we have these images in our mind of what we're supposed to do when we don't listen to our heart. This is what I'm talking about. When you just follow the crowd, you just get married because your neighbor got married. No, do you really love this person? Do you really, are you ready for a relationship? Are you even ready? Are you ready for children? Like, we don't think about shit. We just do it, and then we deal with the consequences. It's terrible.
But hey, look, Mike, I gotta pick it back on that. You're so right. People jump into relationships just because they see somebody else in a relationship. They'll see somebody in the relationship and they be like, man, that's what I want right there. So they desire it. They desire, or they envy that relationship. So they figure that I have to have one too. And then
or they go in and jump into something. Or they try to sleep with your girl.
Oh boy, look here.
I done been somebody. I done been that guy.
Are you wrong for that? You wrong.
Yeah.
You need to repent. Repent, my brother. Repent, my brother. Hey, repent and do better.
Hey,
that's my advice to you.
That's what you should do. You should do better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but man, but you know, brother, God, dog, why you don't do it again? But you really gotta you really got people out here that just jump into stuff, bro, because they actually think they can do what somebody else is doing. If you want to do what that person's doing, you know, don't envy what they have or desire. And once you go ask them questions, you know, that's what we do with everything else. We go and we ask people questions. Hey man, how did you come about this? What made you want to be married? You know, what made you desire a spouse? Like, you know, I like what I see, and explain it in detail, because somebody might get offended, but you got to tell them, I like what I see. I think this is something that I want. Can you help me get to where you are? Like, if you see an example, like, it's like you might see somebody, you might follow somebody on YouTube or on Facebook just because they see, you know, they have evidence that they can help you get to where you want to go. It's the same thing with relationships. Same thing with relationships. You know, I have a lot of people that I help, or people that come to me and say, "Hey, man, you know, what you have is, you know, what I'm trying to get." And I be like, "Hey, let me help you. You know, let me help you. I can help you get there. But don't envy what I have. Don't envy what I have.
Yeah. That's where we go wrong.
Don't covet what I have. Yeah.
That's where we go wrong. A lot of times we end up envying what someone else has. You know, you give somebody an inch and they try to take the whole damn football field. You know? Yeah. And it's scandalous. It's scandalous, man. It's scandalous.
You move faster and they score.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Lion King?
Yeah. He threw you off the cliff. He threw you off the cliff just to fuck your bitch, man. Like, shit crazy, man. Not just one lioness. He was like, I need all the lioness. Well,
Mufasa had a fleet.